Here with David Taylor at the New York Athletic Club a couple days before the Beat the Streets event, Salsa in the Square against Cuba. David, you got an opportunity to wrestle one of the top wrestlers in the world, the Cuban, in your weight class. Talk about your thoughts entering that match and how fun it'll be to wrestle him in Times Square.
I mean, I think I'm really thankful for the opportunity. Just anytime you get the opportunity to wrestle one of the best guys in the world, you got to make sure you're ready to go. So, this is an awesome event. This is the third year in a row I've been wrestling here. And it's fun. It's fun to be able to wrestle outside. A lot of times people think wrestling's, it's a tough sport, but it can be a really enjoyable at the same time. And this event is, I think, a good mix of being tough and enjoyable.
And you just come off a U.S. Open victory. How do you feel you're wrestling this year? I know that this is a key year for the Olympic quest to really start seeing some progress for guys, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel great. I had to take some time off, but since I've been back, coming off the U.S. Open, I guess a week ago, moving forward, this match is an important match. Obviously, wrestling is a really quality opponent, and then moving forward to the World Team Trials here in 3 weeks, which is really, in our sport, that's really kind of the pinnacle. There's only one guy who gets to represent our country at the World Championship. So moving forward and continue trying to get better every single day and achieve my goal of being a world champion.
Now, overseas, you wrestled a couple of world champions, and now obviously you're going to run into a guy who's an Olympic medalist. Do these big matches against guys that are medalists on the senior level really help you to find out where you are and what kind of things you need to do to reach your goals?
Absolutely. Like I said, only one guy gets to go to World Championships. And in college I didn't have the international experience, so all these matches mean everything. Every single point scored or point scored against. Figuring these things out before 2016. I learned a lot. You learn as much from your losses as you do from your wins. And I wrestled in Turkey. I wrestled 2 world champions. I lost in both of them. It was my first match back in almost a year, so I wasn't quite where I wanted to be. But you can't ask for any more opportunity than wrestle 2 of the best guys in the entire world. These opportunities, like I mentioned before, they're the best thing I possibly can get. So, keep trying to push myself and challenge myself in every single situation and figure it out. That's kind of the name of the game.
Now, your weight class has a lot of people in the United States have been successful. Do you like that challenge? I mean, obviously, every time you're in the mat against one of the Americans, you're going to have a pretty good test, right?
I mean, you got a handful of us. You got 4 of us that any one of us could be world champions. So. Just that competition, in the United States is great. The depth that we are forming in all of our weight classes right now, I think, is great because the more we can get challenged, in the United States, the more battle tested we're going to be when we wrestle overseas. This year in Las Vegas, but still the World Championship. So, I think the more battle tested we are going into the World Championship, the better it is for our country, and ultimately bringing home a World Championship for our team is, that would be, the best case scenario.
Well, hey, we're looking forward to seeing you out on the mat again in a couple of days. Thanks, David.
Thank you.